What's good? Straight off work. Straight off work. Hitting y'all. The early morning broadcast. You already know how I do. Grinding. Don't stop. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? Happy to have y'all here this morning. It's 11:30 almost. I'm fresh off work. And man, I just thought about something that I saw a couple weeks ago, and I had to get it back to y'all. Had to get it back to y'all. And it's crazy because to me it was very important, but I just got caught up in so much other stuff that I didn't get a chance to tell the story. But we're going to talk about it. We are going to talk about it. Just give me 1 second. All right, ladies and gentlemen. My name is TJKyles. I'm a licensed practical nurse. This channel is dedicated to nursing. 95% of this channel is dedicated to nursing. The other 5%, we do the podcast and everything like that. So this may be one of the most important broadcasts that I've ever done. Honestly, I think this may be one of the most important broadcasts that I've ever done. And on this channel, I would like to say that my channel, when it comes to nursing, I think is pretty unorthodox, because I think with a lot of other channels, they talk about the basics of nursing and the skills and a lot of the other things that go into nursing. And that's beautiful. We need those channels. But I haven't seen any nursing channels that are like mine, to where I give you the other aspects of nursing that a lot of people don't talk about. And I think this is one of those things that I haven't seen any male nurse on YouTube talk about. And if I'm wrong, then, it is what it is. Let me know. But I think I'm pretty confident when it comes to, this, me saying that rather. You see the title. Male nurses must have the discipline. Your career depends on it. Ladies and gentlemen. And I am going to tell you the story that I saw 2 weeks ago, when I was at my per diem job. And it was a regular shift. I was working with another nurse. He was a guy. And the shift went good. Everything was copacetic. Everything was lovely. Wasn't nothing going wrong. It was actually kind of scary because, it was, you never know what you're going to get. And usually, like, perfect nights like that don't happen too often. Usually something goes wrong. And not wrong as in like catastrophic, but it's just never really a normal smooth night where nobody complains of anything and nobody goes out to the hospital and nobody dies or anything like that. It was just a real smooth night. And so I'm working with the guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but I'm working with him, and we just chatting it up about the job and how to get more money and everything like that. And everything was cool. Then it was time for me to do like a 1 o'clock a.m., like a 1 a.m. pass, because I had a few patients that got meds at like 1 o'clock. So I go to do those meds or whatever, and I come back and I'm getting ready to go back to the nursing station. All of a sudden, I see dude run outside. And I'm like, he looked down at his phone, and dude literally ran outside. And I'm like, what's wrong? I'm thinking it's a cold. You know what I'm saying? I seen him run, but I didn't hear no page come over the overhead. So I'm curious at this point, and I know it's not my business. I'm like, well, it can't be no cold, because all nurses would have been on deck. All hands would have been on deck. Somebody would have said something over the PA system. So I ruled that out. And I really was just dumbfounded. I didn't have no idea. I'm like, dang, did somebody call something? So curiosity killed the cat at this point. And I know I shouldn't have did it. But I walked over and I wanted to see what was up. Because at this point, I'm just straight up curious, to a point to, wow, man, a grown man would just take off running like that in the middle of work for no reason. So I walk over to the window. Well, I walk over to where he ran to. Now, he's already outside by this time, but I don't necessarily have to step all the way outside to see what's going on, because it's like a big picture window, like a big old glass window right there. So I walk over to the window. I'm like, what am I about to see? I'm like, what am I really about to see right now? So when I get over to the window, and I see him arguing with this chick. I really can't hear what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? But all I see is arguing, and I see glass like all over the parking lot. So I just hear a bunch of yelling. He telling her to go home. You shouldn't be up here. Go home. You shouldn't be here. I'm at work right now. Blah, 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 blah. So after about 10, 20 seconds of me standing in the window, I'd say maybe about 45 to a good minute of me standing in the window, I'm like, oh, okay, it's just, some nigga-ish going on right now. I'll go back to the nursing station. About 45 minutes passes by. It's about 2:00 at this time, 2 a.m. Dude comes back over to the nursing station. So I'm like, bro, you straight? You good? He like, yeah, bro. And I don't know what it is. Like when like a lot of the dudes nurses, like they be talking, like they just ready to let it all out. And dude let it all out. He was like, yeah, bro. Man, I was dealing with this chick and everything like that. She worked here and everything like that. She's a nurse here. But we wasn't really kicking it like that. I just smashed her a few times and everything like that. And now she want to say she pregnant. And I told her it wasn't mine. She don't believe, all that stuff. And I'm like, dang, word. She like, yeah, bro. She been causing me hell ever since. So I'm like, well, do she still work here? She got fired, bro. She got fired for like going off on another chick that he was dealing with. Now, this is what he told me, and I'm not going to say his name. We ain't dry snitching over here. We just telling a story. And I'm essentially giving a warning. So shout out to Casey. Shout out to Casey in the building. So anyway, he goes over. Well, he tells me what was going on. He said, I was kind of smashing both of them. One of them was a CNA and one of them was a nurse. And they both really liked me and everything like that. Now, I mean, I get it. But let me continue with the story. So the reason the nurse got fired is because she fought the other girl once she found out that he was messing with both of them. He's telling me that, bro, I promise I wouldn't date. I wasn't really in no relationship with none of them. I got a girl at the crib. So he already got a girl at the crib, and he's smashing the nurse and one of the seniors. And they know about each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dang, bro, they was like really fist fight. He was like, bro, they was going at it up in here. At it. She not supposed to be within like so many feet of the building. And I guess she knew he was working tonight. Maybe she knew his schedule. I don't know. But she came up there, and I'm at this point, I saw the glass on the floor, on the ground, and the window is busted. So I'm going to just assume that she busted his window. Now, I've had my window busted. I feel like every player has that window busted once in their life. This was a long time ago. I was like 19. I had my windows busted at the drive-in movie theater one time. But I was a young, dumb man at the time. Young, dumb, single man at the time. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, dude got his window busted. He wasn't no young cat. He was about 35, 40. Not saying that he old, but he wasn't no young cat. I figured he would know better. So, to bring the story home, this nurse is pregnant. His lady doesn't know. And that nurse got fired for fighting the CNA, who also lost her job. Meanwhile, the two people that got fired from the job have no idea that he even has a chick at home. Now, I don't know if they married. I don't know anything. He didn't. I don't know. He didn't say they were married. He was like, man, my woman. She lived with me. We live together. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, do your girl know that she pregnant? He was like, no, I ain't say nothing to her. But I don't think it's mine, bro. I don't think it's mine. And me, all I could do was say, dang. Because there's really nothing I can say at that point. Like, what can I say at that point? Yeah, he still got it. Well, he had the job. Yeah. I mean, maybe he wasn't there when they was fighting. Maybe they don't know what he was fighting over, but yeah, he still has the job. I want to say the name of the facility so bad because the people from Detroit gonna know. What's up, sis? The people from Detroit gonna know. God, I'll text you if y'all interested. I'll text you the name of the facility. But anyway, this is the first time I had ever seen something like this on a job. I had heard of stuff like this happening before, but it's the first time I actually witnessed it. And the girl wasn't that cute from what I could see. I'm just like, man, you risked your career, your livelihood over that, But that's neither here nor there. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I get that. He was like, yeah, bro, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to tell my girl, blah, 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 blah. So he asked me the question, and I don't know why he did this, but he asked me, should I tell her? I'm like, fam. I don't know, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck. First off, I'm not the ethics police, all right? I'm not the ethics police. Because what another grown man do with his own body and his own home, it's not my business. It's not my business at all. That's a rough one. And I'm still kind of through. I'm like, well, fam, I think it's probably the best case scenario that you tell your woman, man. And I think the reason he didn't want to tell his woman because him and his woman got a child. So I said, man, you probably should just tell her. It's better she hear it from you than it get back to her from one of these chicks. You dig? I was just like, man, you probably should just be like, hey, baby, listen, I got caught up in some BS. And, this might be the case. I said, it's a good chance you're going to lose it. But at the same time, she may stay. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But I told him, I said, it's a really good chance she probably going to leave. Because not only were you smashing one chick, but you got her pregnant. And that brings me back to what I wanted to talk about today, to the male nurses. It is very important that you practice dick discipline, all right? Listen, I'm not the dick police or nothing like that. I'm just trying to give you some insight on something that can potentially save your life and your livelihood. I know you work around a bunch of women, okay? I know you work around a bunch of women. I know it's temptation all over the place. But when I tell you, you do not want to risk everything that you work for a couple seconds of ecstasy, it's not worth it, bro. And this man had a wife or a woman. I don't know if she was married to him or not. This man has a woman and a child. And now he has another child by a scorned woman, potentially, because he said it's not his. So I don't know. But what I do know is that, to me, quite honestly, that was not worth the risk. It wasn't worth the risk. This woman was way too close to you. I don't believe in stepping out and doing all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do all that, you should be single. But if you're going to do it, you should at least have some sort of finesse with it. I'm just like, you 35, 40, you too old for childish games like this. And then you potentially messing up your bag. And I'm just saying, at this point, you cannot blame the woman. You can't blame the woman, because all in all, it was really on you, sir. You have to take full accountability with this situation. The fact that you still have your job, I was quite surprised, to be honest. I was surprised that he had his job. I'm not gonna lie. I was very shocked. Yeah, let me see. Casey said he loose and he still has a job. Yep. Tell him he ignorant. She said ignorant and childish. One, he shouldn't have been thoughtin'. Second, should have said, everybody, I'm the lot. Everybody, I'm the lot car got broken into. In the lot. Okay, she meant in the lot. LOL. Yeah. So look, I'm a firm believer in protecting the bag at all costs. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Nurses can be some of the biggest hoes, men and women. I get it. They say the plant workers, truck drivers, and nurses are some of the biggest hoes on the planet. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, but I get it. I understand it. I don't necessarily agree with it, but it is what it is. It happens. And see, this is the side of nursing that the people on YouTube don't want to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it because I really want to potentially save a young man that has worked really hard to get to where he's at, just to lose it all over some probably average pussy. I'ma just keep it real. Was it worth it? This man's life is now potentially ruined with a baby. He may lose his woman. He could lose his job. If this woman gets mad enough, she could go to human resources and report him and all kind of shit. Potentially lose his license. Just a huge rabbit hole of fuckery that didn't have to happen. Fellas, y'all gotta realize that as you move up in your career and move up in your life, it's just some shit that you cannot do anymore because the risk is just too high. This is not the 60s and 70s where you could have a wife and have another family on the other side of town, and they don't meet each other until the funeral. This is not that time. That time has came and went. At least side chicks back then had some sort of honor. At least they had some sort of code. Now in 2021, it is profitable to be a side chick and to expose people. It is profitable. A great man once said, you have to protect your seed. A great man by the name of Tariq Nasheed once said, protect your seed. A woman can live off your seed for the rest of her life. And that is extremely real. I know the temptation is real. I know it's out there. I know what it is right now. But to me, it is just not worth the problems that come along with the nut. Because as soon as you get that nut, you instantly get post-nut clarity. And that's real. That's real talk. That is real talk. Danny say they say crazy pussy is the best. I don't give a damn how crazy it is. I'm not finna ruin everything I done worked for something. No, I'm good. Jules says you talk about real life situations that go on behind the scenes that no other nurses talk about. Yeah, for that, and that's a fact. And thank you for acknowledging that. But I want to try to give people, especially my fellas, the real scoop, because it is very real. I've seen plenty of situations where the male nurses be running through the CNAs, and I get it. Have your fun. Do what you're going to do. But if you're going to do it, I feel you should at least be smart about it. Don't be smashing the broads where you work at. Don't be smashing the broads at your job. Come on now. And I've seen men in high positions like administrators. I've seen doctors. I've seen all kind of people lose their job over some pussy. Over having a lack of dick discipline. I'm going to tell you something right now. Ain't no coochie out there worth all this work I done put in. I'm going straight home to my chick. I'm sorry, but it's not worth it. It is not worth it. And if you are a single man, I would say, in my humble opinion, avoid on the job coochie at all costs. It is not worth the headache. Because it's easier to say what you won't do when you're not mad. And when your feelings ain't involved yet. It's easy to say what you won't do. Oh, I never do that. I don't want no baby. If I get pregnant, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm not even ovulating. You good. I know my body. Don't you ever believe a woman when she says she know her body. And I'm talking to the fellas out there. And ladies, I'm not beating up on you, but I'm keeping it real. Don't you ever, fellas, especially all you male nurses and all you male seniors that just be going around smashing all the chicks at the job. If you're going to do it, at least heed this. Don't you ever believe no woman when she tell you that she knows her body. Because 9 times out of 10, those who know their body usually are the ones with the most babies. I'm going to just keep it real from experience, from what I've seen. I'm going to keep it a whole fact. And is it really worth? I mean, let's keep it real. If you're an LPN, you don't went through 11 months of hell. 11 months of hell. If you're RN, you done at least did 2 years of hell. If you're BSN, 4 years of hell. MSN, 6 years, maybe 5.5. CRNA, 7 years. 7-8 years. Doctor, 8 years plus. I mean, honestly, is it really worth it? You know, not at the job. I just feel like it's too many things that can go wrong. You got sexual harassment suits that can take place. You got all kind of shit that can just go left. And it is not worth the risk, in my opinion. You must have dick discipline, especially if you are in an environment where it's majority women and they know you a high earner. You dig what I'm saying? I just seen too many guys lose everything over something small, bro. And that goes for any career field. It don't got to be just nursing, but I see it be so prevalent in nursing because, that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. And Danny say work agency, so they don't know where you're gonna be. Oh, they'll find you. They'll find you. Somebody gonna find you. Now just imagine. How you supposed to go home and tell your woman that you done smashed the CNA and the nurse at the job, and the nurse is pregnant? She done came up to the job, bust your windows out, did all that crazy shit. You distanced yourself. Lord have mercy. It ain't worth it to me. I'm sorry. It's not. I ain't putting my license and my livelihood on the line for that. I love my life too much. I love what I do too much. No. First of all, I'm in a relationship, but if I was single, I wouldn't put everything I don't work for on the line like that. I'm sorry. It's not worth it to me. You niggas can go beat off at the end of the day. It's not worth it to me. No, y'all grown. You're going to do what you want to do. But I'm just trying to give you some advice. Just try to give you a story. And I got plenty of them. Plenty of stories. This is just part one. I may do scenarios and I may just pull up videos and receipts so y'all can actually see what happens when you don't exercise. Matter of fact, I don't think I can find it. They say humans are social. I don't think I can find it. It's not. I'll do it on the next episode of this type of particular content. She don't need to know all that, LOL, just the pregnant one. Oh, Danny crazy. She talking about that's because you got common sense. Yeah, man, like, it's not to me, bro. Like, listen, once you get exposed to something that's good, like, I'm gonna tell you what shifted my whole mindset and the whole way that I think. And y'all gonna think it's something so minute and small, right? Because I always had this mindset because I knew I always wanted nice things, but this really just shifted the gears and like put it in a high drive and really made me watch the steps that I take. I'm gonna tell you what it was. It was my first cruise. My very first cruise. My first cruise literally changed my whole outlook on life. I'm gonna tell you why. That was the first time that I had ever experienced something that I saw on like TV and movies, and it actually lived up to the hype. Just like the atmosphere, seeing different places, waking up in a new country. That was just some stuff. First of all, I had never ever experienced that before. And that was just some stuff that I saw in movies. So when I get on the ship, I'm like, wow, people really live like this. I'm a kid from Detroit. I was 28 when I went on my first cruise. And just having the ability to hop like that and do those type of things And now I'm a nurse that can make my own schedule and go when I want to go and don't have to ask nobody when I want to go. That outweighs some pussy at the job. That outweighs some side potential catastrophic situation or coochie, period. It is not worth it, bro. It's simply not. It changed my whole mindset because it was something that I wanted. And I don't know what it's going to take for you that may be watching. I don't know what's going to make it snap for you or that's going to make it click for you. But that's what did it for me. Because I saw how other type of people were living. And I'm like, it's people that literally take cruises like once a month, twice a month. And that was what changed my life. Now, some people don't like cruising. Some people don't. I don't know what it's going to be for you. But that was me. That's what did it for me. That's literally what did it for me. And to put something and that my lifestyle on the line for something as these chicks are a diamond. Fellas, let me keep it real. I'm going to keep it real with you because I'm really trying to look out for all my fellas, the student nurses, the male nurses. And I'm trying to let y'all know that I understand the reality of where you are at. You dig what I'm saying? And this is not something that I'm saying you should do, but it's something to me that I feel that if you're going to do something crazy, do I want to say it? No, I'm gonna wait. What I'm gonna say, all I'm gonna say right now is that don't be stupid. Just don't be dumb. And if you're gonna do it, please don't be going in these chicks raw and potentially giving her a check for the next 18 years. Like, come on. And you see, that's why low key, I'm glad that, like, I had said that I wish I would have became a nurse at like 18 or 19. And I think, and that's why I believe God does things and put things in your life at certain times for a reason. Because at 18, 19, making that kind of money, I mentally wouldn't have been ready for that. At 18, 19 years old, making $26 an hour, having the ability to go when I wanted to go, make my own schedule, do what I want to do, see the world, all that fly stuff at 18, 19 years old. I was not mentally prepared for that. And I'm glad that I went the route that I went because it taught me how to prepare for life situations such as that. I had to go through my pregnancy scares and all that kind of stuff. But if I would have been 18, 19 years old, making that kind of bread, nigga, I would have been out here reckless. Reckless. I wasn't ready. And some people, some of y'all, some of y'all are ready. But I already know at 18, 19 years old, I was not mentally in a position to have that kind of privilege. I just wasn't. I was not. I would have been reckless out here. Stupid reckless. No way. You distanced yourself from the whole thing. No way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I worked 2 jobs and everything like that since I was 18 years old. But if I made the kind of money that I made now at 18 years old, it is no way possible. I would probably have babies and kids all over the place, thinking that I could just take care of it because I make good money. No, I was not ready. And in hindsight, because there was something I thought about on the drive home. I was like, man, can you imagine if I would have just did this at 18, bruh? I could have just went to school at the high school for a year, became an LPN, grinding, working, but certain things happen in your life for a reason. It happens in your life for a reason. shout out to the Anti-Socialite podcast. What's good, fam? I love the idea of a cruise. Hey, listen, cruises are life changing. Seriously, they are life changing. They are life changing. That was going on a cruise was all the dick discipline I needed. Because I'll be damned to give one of these chicks a child support check out here when I can go towards going on a cruise. It's not gonna happen. I'll be damned if I give one of these bras a child support check out here when that money can go on a cruise. Absolutely not. I got too many examples of what happens when you don't have dick discipline. I have too many examples in my life from my family. I got a whole bunch of cousins that's on child support. I got a whole bunch of friends that's on child support, and they tell me the stories. I got co-workers that's on child support. They tell me the stories. Being reckless what they did. And then you got to pay for it. Shout out to, well, I ain't gonna say that, but he know who I'm talking to. Told me the story at work. Paying $700 a month for one kid. And we direct care workers making $15 an hour. But you paying $700 a month for one kid. Bro, I almost got a vasectomy after he told me that story. I kid you not. I almost got a vasectomy after I heard that story. No way. And at this point, I'll be probably paying way more than that child support now. Oh, absolutely not. That ain't gonna happen. Under no circumstances, bro. Y'all think it? Y'all, I see y'all got the laughing comments and stuff like that. I'm dead serious. I'm too serious right now. Y'all think I'm playing? I wish I would give one of these broads a child support check. You crazy? Y'all want to risk it all for a nut, and then when that post nut clarity hits you, you be like, damn. Fellas, my male nurses, please, your cousin is talking to you. Please, please, please. And I think about my little brother, and I think about my cousin Lante when I say this, because neither of them don't have no kids, and they both got so much potential. Please do not get these broads pregnant. Please, please, please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it before you're ready. You should not be, my opinion, if you are a man with no kids and you are under the age of 35, you don't need none right now. I'ma just keep it real. Should no man be having no kids under the age of 35? I'ma keep it real with you. You are just getting good into your career as a man at 35 years old. Most men don't make six figures until their mid 40s. Hold on. Hello? 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 Nigga butt dial. I thought it was important you called back to back, but it must have been a butt dial. Let me see. That child support be cutting you in half. That's a whole fact. That is a whole fact. I done seen too many dudes lose out. You can't listen, bro. Here's what messed me up though, and I ain't know this until I think my girl told me this last year when I was applying. I'm gonna just say it. This fucked me up when I heard this. Didi told me that if you owe rearages, meaning back child support, you can't even get a passport. You can't even leave this bitch at all. You can't leave the country if you got a if you owe back child support. What? I had one of you bros kidnapped for now. I'm just playing. Nah, bruh. Didi told me that you cannot leave the country if you owe back child support. That fucked me up when I heard that. And I'm like, oh. And so I'm like, y'all just like going through mess. Y'all like going through bullshit, huh? Not paying your child support payments and all that shit. No. Hell no. What? Nigga, they can, if you owe back child support, they can take away your nursing license. They can take away your fam. You think this is not a joke to me? This is serious. Bruh. Child support is deadly, bruh. Yeah, y'all please hit that like button. Yeah. Yes. They can take away your nursing license. If you owe back child support, they can take away your nursing license. And you can't get a passport. Nigga, that's how I live and breathe. So not only are you taking away my livelihood, you also taking away my leisure, my pleasure, my therapy. And you think I want to fuck one of these hoes out here and risk it? No, sir. No, sir. At the job, potentially lose my job. If you're going to do what you do, at least keep it away from your gig where the chick know you work at least. I'm not telling you not to do nothing, but I am telling you don't be stupid to get involved in one of these situations to where you got girls coming up to your place of employment and busting your damn windows out. That is insane at 35 and 40 years old. Completely insane. You can lose your license, your driver's license. So not only can they take away your work license, they can take away your driver's license. You can't even drive. You can't even drive if you owe back child support. Now, what kind of shit is that? So I just really want y'all to take that into consideration the next time you thinking about doing something with the broad at work. And forgive me, ladies, but this is kind of guys talk right now. So I just want to keep it real with the fellas. That is a horrible way to live. Awful. Man, when Didi told me that shit, nigga, I dropped my phone. Right, because you might leave and never come back. They can't collect from another country. That is insane. Nigga, you can't even get a passport. So I'm like, well, if you got one, I wonder if you got a passport. Can they shut you down from legally being able to use that bitch? Can they just like red light your passport numbers? Oh my God, the thought of that shit just making me sick. Child support constraints are a joke. What has child support got to do with a driving license? Man, you tell me. But I tell you one thing, it's definitely got this dude on the straight and narrow. I love my lady anyway. I don't want to do nothing anyway. But if I was single, no, sir. Listen, to all my single dudes, start lying and tricking. I know that's going to be unpopular. But if your goal is to simply smash and dash, if your goal is to smash and dash, you start tricking and you start lying, especially if you are in an important position and you are making a lot of money. That is not going to be the popular thing to say. I know a lot of you niggas is too cool to trick, but a lot of you niggas are also broke. I'm going to just keep it a buck with you. Men too lenient. He should have called the police on our ass, bro. I would have had man. I'm straight, fam. and it does not go away when a child turns 18 until you pay it. If you get a lawsuit later in life, your baby mama will get the money. My God. Fellas, is it really worth it? Y'all can have it. Listen, I would say this. If you can keep your stuff under control, then by all means do what you do. But what I am saying is this. Once some of these chicks know that you do what you do and that you work hard, you got a nice little paying job and everything like that, you become a target. I'm just keeping a buck, especially in today's day and age. These broads are hungry. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it is literally survival of the fittest right now. Do you know how many chicks out here at work every day talking about they hate working? They don't want to be there. They hate their job. They wish they could stay home. They hate their boyfriend because they got to work. They hate their husband. Like, I literally hear this almost every single night. Verbatim. Like I always say, you really want to know how a woman feel? Go work in a nursing home or go to nursing school. You'll really find out how a woman feel for real. Because I don't know, and work the midnight shift because for some reason, they get real talkative and they have no filters at night. Working in a nursing home. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the nursing home atmosphere that just make women want to spill all their guts out. To anybody that's ready to listen, I'm keeping it real. Anti-socialite podcast. Anti-social socialite podcast about the four. I'm trying to tell you. Man, don't let one of these broke dudes talk. Listen, I don't listen. Once again, I'm not the ethics police. I'm not telling you what to do. But what I am saying is this. You saw what she said. I don't know about all problems, but a lot of problems can be solved with the 40 ball. If you catch my drift. Now, again. He say, just wrap it up. Bring and use your own protection. Discard of it. Stop telling people your business that you don't plan to be with long term. That's a whole fact. I just don't understand, like, especially when it's money on the line. I know why broke people do reckless stuff. I get it, because they don't have nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? The people that have the poverty mindset, that want to stay in the poverty mindset, all that stuff, they don't have anything to lose. So you just out there reckless with it. I get it. This is why you cannot hang around certain individuals, because some people are just reckless, have a reckless mindset. You cannot have a reckless mindset when you start getting to the bag. You are being watched. I'm sorry. You may not think you are, but you are. You are definitely being watched. People always gonna want to ask you little questions. They gonna always want to know something. I get asked every day when I go to work, every single day. Hey, when's your next vacation? When you going again? Where you going? What they watching? They want to know. They want to know, what is this nigga doing to be able to do what he's doing? That's what they're trying to figure out. They saying, what is this black dude doing to be able to go to work? And be able to go out of town, and I've been here for 4 years and I can't get a vacation when I want to. They are trying to figure it out. You are always being watched. That's what they're doing. You are being watched. You may not think you are, but I promise you, you are being watched. You have to be careful with how you move. Don't listen to these broke dudes talking. Listen, I'm not really an advocate for tricking and all that kind of stuff. But all I'm saying is that when you got something to lose, it might be easier to pay a little money to get her to go away. And I'm having some real guy talk right now, especially to the people that want to make some paper. I'm not saying you need to go out here and do it. But what I am saying is that when you a single man and you ain't got no kids, no responsibilities and everything like that, just know that you have a target on your back. Even if you not a single man, you still have a target on your back. But I'm talking about to the single young dudes, bro. Y'all may think it's funny, but I'm as serious as colon cancer right now. Shoot. Let me show y'all something. I am gonna show y'all something right now. Let me see. I'm gonna share the screen. Let me show you how serious I am. I'm gonna show you how serious I am. I'm about to share the screen. Let me know if y'all can see that. This is how serious I am with the game. I'm gonna make that. Let me know if y'all can see that. This says, let me see. All right, y'all see that, right? It says bilingual LPNs needed. Southern California must be able to speak English and Spanish bilingual. Up to $3,080 weekly. $3,080 weekly. I'm hiring a Spanish tutor literally like in 2 weeks. That is how serious I am about this, about my paper. This is not a game. This is not a game. I don't do this for fun. This is real life. This is real life. Look at that. $3,080 to be bilingual. That's how serious I take this. And you think I'm about to get that up for some off-brand pussy? No, sir. And the $55 a day for food too. You think I'm playing? I'm going to vlog when the Spanish tutor come over here, or when I go to the Spanish tutor. I am as serious as a heart attack right now. I'm serious. 3,000. I will, bruh. When I get my RN, it's nigga, I'm gonna be rapping in Spanish. You think it's Spanish? And I don't know why I didn't even think of this before. I'm gonna do a whole video on this actually too, but I don't even know why I wasn't thinking this before. Yeah. You think I'm finna lose that? No, sir. No, sir. 3,000 weekly. Now you can say what you want about the taxes and being in Southern California, whatever. It is what it is. But 3,000 weekly plus $55 a day, man, knock it off. Plus your $55 a day, knock it off. This and like I said, people be like, should I be an LPN? Bruh. Come on, man. Come on, man. Really? You distanced yourself. 3,080, bruh, a week. Cause that's how bad they need LPNs. It's probably gonna go up. You think I'm joking? Like, give me 2 weeks. I'm going to find me a Spanish tutor and I'm going to learn Spanish. We cruise and stuff and go to the Caribbean countries anyway where they speak Spanish. It might as well be something they can do. Might as well be something I can learn. Yeah, I don't see why they couldn't come to the house. I don't see why they couldn't come to the house. I'm gonna show y'all one more time. It's for my nurses in school. It's for my nursing students that's in school right now that need some extra motivation. Cause I'm done with school and this got me motivated. Now look at that one more time, just in case you. $3,080 weekly. $55 a week. You think I'm not going to get that? You a damn fool. If you think I'm not going to get that money, you are a damn fool. Give me 6 months with the tutor. You crazy. And I show y'all this to say, this you being reckless with your dick, you could have potentially lost out on opportunities like this. You could have potentially lost out on opportunities like this because you want to smash a couple hoes at the job. Let me stop. Let me not call them hoes. I forget we have ladies that's watching. I'm sorry, ladies. Let me not call them hoes. But you wanted to smash a couple ladies on the job. I be forgetting sometimes, you know. Getting more popular, I gotta kind of edit the way I speak. You know, be more professional. But you think I'm finna mess that up? No, sir. No, sir. It's not worth it. And that's another thing too, fellas. Look, Danny said, call them where they are. Hey, look, shout out to Danny. I got to get Danny on for an interview, y'all. She finna graduate. She finna get her RN. That's dope. She like my big sister. One of the first nurses that I work with. Danny is very dope. I remember when I think I was doing orientation and this tall chick just came out of nowhere with some peace in her and talking about, oh, y'all the new orientees? Y'all the new orientees? Yeah, that was Danny, y'all. Danny's dope. You got to get her on here. She about to get her RN. So I wish I had like an applause button, but let me give Danny a round of applause right now. Let me give Danny a round of applause. Anytime. We're going to have to get you on here. For those of y'all who are just tuning in, we are talking about why it is important for male nurses to have dick discipline. It's very important, ladies and gentlemen. You can lose it all. And y'all hit that like button, please. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. That like button. I don't know what else I have to say. Like, I don't know what else that can be said about that. I know you see him, fellas. I know you see it. And I get it's tempting and I get the temptation. I get it. I understand it. But damn it, not at your job. Not at the place of where you work. Go get one of them little chicks from McDonald's. Go get one of them little chicks from Walmart. Go get, not at your job. Not at your place of business. That is where that has been the downfall of so many great men. The downfall is having a lack of dick discipline. Like, it's crazy. Like, that has been the downfall of so many dudes with so much potential. Have lost it all because they didn't have no discipline at all. And when I say discipline too, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do nothing, but you at least should have some sort of instinct to vet a woman properly, to figure out what she is gaining from messing with you, to figure out what she has to lose, to figure out, like, first of all, y'all shouldn't be messing with no chicks who have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. That's step one. You messing with a chick who don't got nothing to lose and everything to gain? No way. You get rid of her immediately. You get rid of her immediately. Shout out to Miss Pollard in the building. I appreciate you tuning in so early. Appreciate y'all rocking with me right now. Y'all please hit that like button. I'll greatly appreciate it. Helps with the algorithm. But man, it's just I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say, y'all. Y'all just fellas. Please, your career depends on it. These people and this climate right now that we in, and I'm gonna keep it real, fellas. This whole Me Too movement climate, it's really not even worth it though. Like for real. I'm being real serious now. This whole, you can get a charge now for for giving somebody a compliment. This is where we've gotten to. There are so many videos of women online saying, why are guys not approaching me? Why are guys not doing this? Why are guys not buying me drinks? Why are guys? Because you made it that way. You made it that way. Me approaching you could end up with me having a charge. It's just not worth the risk. And if this keeps going, here's my theory. If this keeps going the way it's going, I truly feel that prostitution will be $1 billion business. I'm going to be real with you. If this keeps going the way it's going, to where dudes are so worried about saying something and approaching females that they so worried about getting a charge or something happening to them and everything like that, the messing with the wrong woman can literally cost you everything. And if it keeps going to the point where you can't even smile at a chick no more, prostitution is going to become $1 billion business. Somebody is going to legalize it nationwide, because guys are just gonna be like, it's not even worth the risk. I will just pay a broad and go do what I need to do and then get it over with. This is where we are headed now. This is where we are headed. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it here first. Let me see. It's okay, fellas. Just turn it down. Don't make them, man. I'm keeping it a buck. It's already $1 trillion. It's already probably $1 trillion. That's the oldest bit. That's a fact. But I'm saying, like, on a legal aspect, like taxed legal money. You dig what I'm saying? I really do. I really do believe that. Everybody should protect themselves. If you have a baby by someone, you will know them forever. Y'all grandchildren will be related to the both of y'all. Yep. We wrote a bill when I was in high school to legalize prostitution, and that was more than 20 years ago. Man, and like I said, if it keeps going down that direction, it is going to get to the point, I'm trying to tell you, where dudes is so scared to approach a woman because they scared about catching a charge. They scared of getting the police called on them. They scared of getting called Me Too. All that stuff. And I'm not saying it's not no real creeps and horrible men out there that do heinous crimes to women. That is very real, and I get that. But we've gotten to the point now where these chicks don't even want to smile at a dude no more. Smile at a dude. I literally seen a chick online saying what I need to smile at dudes for. Like, damn, is it like that? Is it like that? They want to legalize it because automation is going to make a lot of women unemployed. It's an interesting point. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't mean to go this long tonight, y'all. I mean, this morning. I literally just got off work not too long ago, had an hour drive. But yeah, I really, truly believe that is where we are headed as a country if we don't get it together, if we don't get it right. I truly believe that. So, fellas, that is why I'm going to ring that bell. You have to gain some dick discipline, especially if you are working in a field like the medical field where it is majority females. You gotta protect yourself. It is not worth it is so not worth what could come with that. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it, especially in this climate. It is cool to be a side chick, a snitch side chick right now. It is cool to do that. You can get a book deal. You can get the Me Too movement. They might give you a TV show or something like that. It is not like having bruh. And this is for the guys who got chicks and trying to have a side chick. Don't do that shit at your job. If you're gonna do it, don't do it at your job. It is not worth it. I'm telling you, the side chicks of today are not like the side chicks of yesteryear. Those side chicks had honor, had respect for the wife. They had respect for the wife. They knew not to come to the wife's house and cause drama. They knew that. They knew their places. It's a different time. We live in Instagram where people want to pull up and embarrass folks and all that type of stuff. No, it's not worth the risk. This is not the 60s and the 50s no more. Back where you could have a whole family on the other side of town and you would never know it until he died and they met at the funeral. I know that for a fact because I have some of those in my family. I'm going to keep it so real. But it was an honor thing. They had honor. Now, I'm not saying that you should be out here having side chicks, but what I am saying is that it was a different day back then. That's all. It's a different day. Oh, I mean, it is what it is. I would just hate to see my young men, especially my young black men, lose out on so much money because they made a 5-minute decision. A 5-minute decision. That's all I'm saying. But y'all, we got a show on Friday. The CJ Experience podcast. It's gonna be dope. I need y'all to do that. I need y'all to go to the Traveling Heartbeats YouTube page. Subscribe to that channel. That's a traveling channel. Where me and Dee we travel across the world. I need you to go to Dee Unlimited. Go on YouTube and go on Dee Unlimited. That's my woman's page where she talks about the behind the scenes things and how she deals with RA and everything like that. So y'all go over there and support that. I would appreciate that. Make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button. Right. If you want to, yeah, I believe that. If you want a side chick, just be single. It's just too much. Like the risk ain't worth it. It's really not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too much of a headache. It's too much drama. That's crazy. And a lot of dudes simply just not built for that anyway. So it is what it is. But like I said, y'all subscribe to all that. We still got the group trip coming up. 14 rooms booked, y'all. We are going to Cancun November 4th through the 8th. Cancun Dreams. It's going to be lit. I recommend y'all come. It's going to be dope. Y'all watch out for the video I'm about to upload today. It's going to be dope. I'm grinding, y'all. I'm grinding, y'all. I'm going to take me a nap. I'm going to the gym, do this homework. I'll be on a homie Clement podcast tonight. It's going to be dope. And it is what it is. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me this afternoon. And I'll see y'all later on. I'll holler at you in a minute. Peace.